Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a Coach haul. I got a few bits that I wanted to share with you and they were actually from an exchange because I did buy a bag, decided I didn't like it and got these little pieces instead. I also had a really interesting experience with Coach, so I thought I'd explain that while I share with you what I got, just because I'm always interested what people or how people are treated at like kind of luxury or designer stores. It's always interesting to me, and I had a bad experience but then I had a really good experience, so there's always two sides of it. But yeah, if you want to see what I got from Coach, keep watching. So for those who don't know, Coach is kind of like a mid-priced luxury brand. They're definitely not cheap, but they're definitely not kind of like the most expensive out there. I wouldn't compare their prices to like Dior and Chanel. They are on the more affordable side. And it's interesting because I feel like Coach was always sort of that brand that, I don't know, it was in my head when I was younger, it was kind of one of those brands that was sort of designer, but it just didn't feel that cool. But recently they have gone to town with, I'm guessing, like their department that designs stuff and or their buying team, whatever. And the bits they've been coming out with have been incredible. And I think they really gained popularity from the tabby bag that they came out with, which is like the puffy bag that I think a lot of people have seen and so many people have purchased. And that kind of brought them back on the map. I did actually purchase that bag, decided I didn't like it and got another bag instead, which is very similar. And I will show you guys that. I will do probably a review on it later down the line. But yeah, let me zoom you in so we can show you what I got. So I actually purchased two pieces and they were a return or an exchange, if you will, because I did purchase the May bag, which I'll insert a picture of. I got it for work. Tried it sort of in the mirror, didn't like it, realised that it was just kind of not my thing, but I'd ordered it online because it was on sale. I think I got like 50 or 60% off. And yeah, it was just too big for my frame. I'm 5'1.5", so I'm quite short, and the bag just felt really bulky. It didn't really feel like my style either. So I purchased all of my bits actually online, and I'll actually have timestamps. So if you don't want to hear like this part of the story, I'll have a timestamp so you can see in the description when I actually get into the haul stuff. But I had ordered the bag via phone. I had called up the Birmingham Bullring store, I believe. I'm not from Birmingham, I'm in London. But they were the only store that I called that actually had the bag in stock. The lady was super helpful, ordered it for me over the phone. Didn't mention anything about returns, but I didn't think I'd need to return it. Didn't actually try the bag on, but I was kind of just trusting YouTube reviews and what I'd seen. I needed a good quality bag for work. This seemed like it fit the bill. I think I paid 158 pounds for the bag in total, and I'm sure it was like worth 395 or 399, so it was just under 400 pounds. Anyway, a couple of weeks had passed and I was just like, yeah, this bag is just not working for me. So I think it was like just at the 1 month point, like maybe a day or two before. So I phoned them back and they just were just like, look, we can't do anything about it because technically it's past the return date. Sell items are only 14 days. And I was like, well, okay. So then I phoned the Canary Wharf store, which is my local store, and it is the store which is closest to my workplace, and the guy there was incredible. His name was Emmanuel, so if anyone goes to the Canary Wharf store, definitely ask for him. I think he is the manager, the Canary Wharf store in London, that is. And he was amazing, and he offered to actually exchange everything for me. The Birmingham store were extremely unhelpful. We had some WhatsApp messages back and forth and they were just quite rude and didn't want to help me. But the Canary Wharf store were more than helpful. They just asked me to bring the bag back. They inspected it, saw it was brand new, and they let me exchange. So that was a very long-winded little intro, but that's just some background. So for these two items, I only paid £27, so I just had to pay the difference from the 158. So the first item I got, and I love how they come in these cute little dust bags. It makes traveling with them really easy. The first item I got is and I've pulled up the names here. Let me, on my work phone, just so that I can see. It is called the small wristlet. And I think this is kind of like what everyone knows Coach for. If you know Coach, you've definitely seen this item. And it literally is, as it explains, just a little wristlet. I'll take these off because I actually haven't even opened this stuff yet. I've literally bought it and then was like, right, I need to do a haul on it and then I can start using it. So you do get the little strap, which makes it a really nice little clutch, but you can remove that as well if you like and just use it as the pouch. This is an incredible size. I will say it fits. This is an iPhone 12 and it fits an iPhone 12 in. And it's just a great size. I love little pouches and wristlets and things like this. I love my Louis Vuitton pochette, mini pochette, and this is actually bigger than that. So my mini pochette can fit my iPhone 12 mini, which is my personal phone that I'm recording on, but it doesn't fit this iPhone, no, the iPhone 13 mini, which is my personal phone, and then this is my iPhone 12, which is my work phone, and it doesn't fit that. So I love the fact it fits that. It also fits passports and things like that, so you can fit a lot in here. It does come with a little leather tag, everything is leather. So this is just called the small wristlet, and it comes in, I think it comes in quite a few colours, but they're like basic range just comes in two. So you've got like the wine colour, and then you've got this black colour as well. So it's just pebbled the whole way through, and then you've got like the Coach logo. But I do think that this is kind of like, it's a one variation of their logo. They have another one as well, which I'll show you, because the other piece I got has the other logo, but there's this one and there's the other one. I don't mind either of them, to be honest, and I like that it's like not too, like it's not just patterned everywhere, it's just there, it's Coach, and if you don't even want to have that showing, you can just hold it like that. So let's open it up. It just has like the inserts inside, which I'll take out. So inside you actually have, and I'll try and zoom in so you can see that you've got two little card holders. So this is quite nice if you wanted to carry it as kind of like a purse, like on a night out or for dinner. It's a really, really nice size. It's not too big. I envision myself using this within my bags to kind of like break stuff up, which is what I usually use pouches for. I also cannot wait to use this on holiday, because I think I'm going to make this kind of like my go-to sort of pouch that I'll probably hold in my hand or hold on my wrist actually while we're going through like security and stuff like that, because I can fit my phone in here, I can fit my passport, my boarding pass, my like ID, and just maybe like a credit card or a debit card. And then also like around the hotel and stuff, like every day when I'm just kind of walking around, it would be nice to have everything in here as well, and I can put my room key, things like that. So perfect as like a holiday piece. And yeah, so it's just black interior on the inside, and it's just got Coach on the inside. And yeah, like I said, I'll probably do like a more in-depth review on this, and I'll probably compare it to my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, just because I think they're sort of two items that I would use for the same thing, so it'd be nice to have a review of that. But that is the first one, and that is £60. I believe they have different sizes. This is just a small one. The next item is admittedly a little bit more of a splurge, and you again have the little dust bag, and this is the Bifold Snap Wallet. Now this is what I was talking about with the difference in logo. This is kind of like their new logo, and I think this is for any of their like new products they're coming out with. The bag I have also has this logo on it, so it's kind of just like from their new range, and I think that's how you can kind of identify what's kind of from their core collection that they've had for a while and then what's new. This retails for £125, so definitely a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth it. I wanted to get a card holder or a small wallet that would fit in my small bags, that was kind of quite compact. I do admittedly like to have my cards with me. I don't just like to have my ID. I like to have sort of like 3 cards and an ID. So I needed something that had enough space, but I didn't just want a small card holder. I have one of those and it does its job. I mean, it's nothing designer, it's just like a Primark one, but I wanted something a bit nicer that was just quite compact, and this is perfect for that. So you do have the little zip at the top. It's just got all the stuffing in it, and then you can open it up, and it has like 6 card slots. You've got 7, 8, even 9, 10, and then the bigger slot as well for cash or whatever else you want. And what's interesting about this piece is it's got like a purple interior, which I kind of like. I don't believe that all of the bifold wallets in this range have the purple interior, but the black definitely does. So yeah, that's really, really cute. And again, that was £125, so a bit more of a splurge. I do love this little zip as well. I think it's a really cute touch. So that was the second thing I got, and I had to, again, I paid £27 in addition to the 158. This retails for 125, so definitely a slightly pricier item. And then what was really nice is the sales assistant that was helping me out, who I believe is also the manager of the store, Emmanuel, he knew that I'd had a bit of a problem with the Birmingham store, and I'd explained everything, and he was just super duper nice. And then when he was giving me the bag, he was like, oh, I've also popped in a little free gift for you. And I was like, okay. Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I thought it would maybe be like, I don't know, like a little perfume sample. I don't even know if they do perfume samples, but I thought it'd just be something, you know, small and whatever. But I was still grateful to get it. I'm never going to say no to something for free. And then I opened the bag and saw that it came in a pouch, and I was like, okay, what is this? And it was actually the cutest little like zip round coin pouch slash sort of wallet. Oh my god, it's adorable. And I checked online, and the black version of this retails for £60, which I was just so surprised at. I'm guessing that this was probably some kind of like gift with purchase if you spent a certain amount, and maybe they had some extras, so he kind of just went out of his way to like pop that in the bag for me because he knew I didn't have a great experience with a different store. It's got this like orange tab, which admittedly I'm not like the hugest fan of the orange tab, but I'm sure if I really wanted to I could cut it off, because the zip still, like, you could just have the zip like that and it still looks really cute. But it doesn't bother me enough to like cut it off, but if I did want to I could. And the best part about this is the color and the material of the bag I have is like this. So it's the exact same color, it's the exact same like pebbled effect. It's got the gold on it as well. So this is a perfect match. And I'm guessing he saw it and was just, because I told him that what bag I already have. It's the Tabby 26. And he knew the color that I had and what it looked like. So I'm just so excited that I got this for free. And I think when you go to sort of luxury stores, it can be a little bit daunting, especially if it's your first time, or if, you know, you're not dressed in luxury brands, which, to be completely honest, I usually am not. I was in like some chill clothes because I just popped into work. It was a Friday. I was going, I don't know where I was going afterwards. I think I was just going back home. So I wasn't, you know, dressed up. I don't think I had any makeup on. And you do hear stories about, you know, if you're not dressed to the nines, or if you don't have makeup on, or if you don't have designer brands on, or the brands that you're going to, that they're going to treat you differently. But it wasn't like that at all in the Coach store. And they were so incredibly nice. And this was just like the best little addition. And it is a thing that will make me go back. So yeah, I had like the best experience in the store, and I definitely would go back. Again, if you wanted to purchase this, I believe they have them online, and I think it's £60. It's called the small zip around card case, but the new version has that new logo on it. So I'm guessing that that's what they're replacing it with. But either way, I'm not mad. I think it's adorable, and the fact I got it for free makes it even better. So guys, that was my little Coach haul. I'm so excited to add these sort of small leather goods, these little pieces to my collection. And I will say, if you are wanting to get into sort of the luxury market, or you want to start to build your luxury collection, Coach is a brand that I would definitely start off with. Their pieces are on the more affordable side, but you do get some really good quality products that will last you a long time. And I will say most of them are very sort of classic looking, especially this new range with this logo. It's definitely a lot more understated and just more chic in my opinion. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have you ever purchased anything from Coach? Do let me know. Like I said, I know it's one of those brands that everybody loved years ago, and then it kind of went out, and now it's totally back in. But let me know if you've bought anything and what your favorites are. Have you got any of these pieces? I'd love to know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.